And welcome everyone to the Man Cave. My name is Paul Knapp, and I will be your host for tonight's show. And I will be getting drunk right before your very eyes. Tonight is season number 3, episode number 12. And waiting in the green room is our special guest, Mr. Alex Massey, who is part of the duo for the Toy Lanta promoters. So he's going to be here talking to us about Toy Lanta, which is coming up this weekend. But before I get started with that, let's bring in the Padre for tonight from the state of Michigan. How you doing, Padre?
I'm doing very good, sir. Konbanwa. That
You
means
do not have
good
your
evening
collar
in
on. I'm
Japanese.
surprised you don't have your collar on tonight. It's
No, I have to have time off from the church.
yeah. All right. Well, whatever. And of course, we have Big Sexy with us tonight. How you doing, Big Sexy?
Yo, what's up, peeps?
And,
Big sexy.
Night.
and you're not going to believe who decided to join us tonight. I think this is 2 weeks in a row for this gentleman. Hello, sir.
Oh, Angelo.
Right? Weren't you here last week?
I was.
2 weeks in a row. That's good.
My camera. I look a little green. I think I might have to change the color here at this.
How you feeling though?
Well, yeah, you might be feeling sick. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. That's a little
There you
better.
go. There you go. That's
A little better. I gotta
Yeah,
get a new camera. You guys got such nice cameras. If I'm on the show more often, I'm gonna have to invest in a new camera.
Yeah, I went with the eggplant one.
Eggplant one. And finally, if we can keep this guy in his seat and quit moving around, this is Ernie out.
Yes.
How you doing, Ernie?
Hey,
Ernie's attic.
I did this for you, Paul. Got myself a beer.
Oh,
Just like you're
right.
gonna get drunk by yourself.
Wait a minute. We can't be
No.
out here.
So I'm
no man drinks alone.
not drinking alone tonight.
No man drinks alone.
That's right. No man drinks alone.
That's right. I think Stacy went to go get one too.
I thought
Angelo,
this was
it's a
children's
school night,
show.
Angelo. You can't drink.
It's a school night. Oh, there he goes again. You guys
Oh.
all drinking a Mick Ultra over there? What's it? That's not even
no.
a beer.
I'm
You guys
driving
are
the show
killing me.
tonight. I can't.
You guys are killing me. That's not fair.
What do you mean?
There we go.
Oh,
I got a fridge right next to me. I can give you. What do you want, man? What do you want?
exactly.
Got the Budweiser? You want a Bud?
There you go.
Got a Miller Lite. I got Miller Lights here.
No, I like a Voodoo Ranger. I don't know. You guys know Voodoo Ranger? Oh,
Hear this stuff. I got some
Voodoo
of this
Rangers are
Fireball. Yeah.
9.5% for a Voodoo Ranger that I drink.
Wow, that's pretty strong. Is that an IPA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of those, I'm all done.
Hey, Ernie, since you were kind of supposed to be our special guest tonight, why don't you start saying hi to everybody in the chat room for us, will you?
Okay. So I can't read the chats because of the song.
Hey, Ernie, don't read
So
anybody in
that's
the
good.
chat room. Rick,
So
Rick,
that's
why don't
gonna
you
be a
take it
problem.
over?
Oh, well, we got
Yeah.
Ronald here. Ronald.
Ronald
And
McDonald?
Big Boss Jack. Michael Burke. Let's see. Paul. Oh, Michelle has joined us tonight. Murray's here. Hey, Murray. Murray's always here.
Moondoggy.
Moondoggy.
Hello to everybody.
I still have to package up your stuff. I'm a
Uh-oh.
lazy
Dude, you said
son
that
of a
last
bitch.
week, man.
I know.
Yeah, what
I'm
is going
terrible.
on?
I don't know. Hey, he's getting it for free. What do you want?
He's going to move to Vermont, too.
Yeah, he can join us in Vermont. Sure. Bring the
My
kids.
sister's here tonight. Bart Flowers. War George here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Buddy G.
He just coughed
Andy-
and he blew his camera out.
Andy
There
and
you go.
Indy.
Ernie, don't do that, man.
Adam.
No.
Everybody's here. Good crowd.
Dan DiBiase, thank you for joining us tonight. Lone Wolf is here.
Ernie had a couple drinks and he's already got it all messed up.
Matthew
The
O'Connor.
camera's moving. No, it's you, Ernie.
There's a lot of feedback on
Dave Miller.
Ernie's side.
Yeah.
Ernie,
Yeah.
what are you doing over there?
Yeah. We hear fuzzy noises. Can
Ernie,
you hear
can you
us?
I don't think, there he
He
goes.
can't hear us.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
well, time to have a drink.
It's
Sounds
all
like
that
the-
warm weather. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, he just went bye-bye.
And he's
Sounds like
gone.
the air conditioner kicked on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's what it was. Because so
He said it was
hot.
it's pretty hot there in California.
89 degrees, he said
Popped
today.
that tab, took a drink, and that was it.
No.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Did you finish saying hi to everybody? Buddy G, Andy and Indy, or
Action Joe Figs.
Action
yeah.
Joe Figs is here. So,
Yeah, cause.
got a good crowd tonight to
Yeah, good one.
to hear everybody. Oh, wait, he's back. He's back.
Back.
Hang on. Are you there? Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I had somebody call me and it messed up the phone.
That's why you're not supposed to use your phone. You're supposed to use a laptop, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
as I
that's
said
my
earlier,
pro-
this is
that-
season.
That's
This
my
is season
problem.
number
I don't
3,
have
episode 12. And we have Alex Massey in the waiting room. But before we get started, let's go around the room, say what's new in your zoo. We'll start off with this gentleman right here. What do you got new for us, Padre?
Okay. Well,
Did you flock
I
the
don't
horse? Did you
no,
flock
I
the
haven't
horse?
done it yet.
Come
I haven't had
on,
time.
I'm waiting to see the horse.
I will. I'm doing the that bear first.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
I got part of it done, just a little bit, but I don't usually get out to pick up stuff in the wild. But I did find 2 figures, so I restrung him, put him back together, his original hands, 74 Kung Fu grip, and almost knocked over my beer. I can't have that now. Yeah.
No
What's
party
more
fouls.
important? Hold the Jones down and get the beer. 74 adventure.
Oh, nice.
And I put replacement hands on them, so those original hands. But
Huh?
it's original flocking. As you can see, it's going to get done. So that's it, though.
That's it.
Thank you for your time, sir. Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
Short and
Thank
sweet.
you, Padre.
Cheers. Sir, what do you have for us tonight?
What do I got? I think I've shown this before, but I'm going to show it again because today is the birthday of Steve McQueen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
This is Steve was born in 1930. He would have been like 85 years old. So this is him as Jake Holman from the Sand Pebbles.
Yep.
Which he was nominated for an Academy Award, and he lost to Lee Marvin for Cat Ballou. But one of my favorite movies, so I had to have Steve up there.
Yeah.
Good likeness.
That's a good figure. Good figure.
And I can't remember if I showed this. Did I show this one?
I think you did.
That looks cool.
This was the head that this was a Brian Gidney 3D printed head, and Angelo painted it, flocked it, and put the cyborg parts to it. And then I ended up throwing it on this body. I thought it went well on this body.
Yeah, it looks good there.
Yeah.
I like
It
that.
looks good.
The silver definitely pops.
And so now I'm going to go into a photography thing and just show you this real quick. I bought a new toy, and I'm still screwing around with it.
Yep.
So I bought a fog machine.
Oh, nice.
This is made by LensGo. This is the LensGo Smog S. And I'm still playing with it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll show you how it works.
Juice it up.
Yeah, I want to see how.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
that's
wow.
really good.
Man.
That is
Yeah, I like that.
super cool.
And you just have to buy the fog juice, right? That's all you have to do to add it in there.
Rick,
I
I
thought
think
you-
Rick's getting
strong
high.
effect.
Rick, I thought you quit smoking.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it has no smell. It doesn't even do
Yeah, I
anything.
know. Yeah.
It's a the smoke juice is a glycerin.
Yeah.
And so this setting that I just showed, it comes with several settings, and there's a smoke setting. That setting is the dry ice setting. So if you put it on a surface,
It'll float.
it will float on the on the thing.
Yeah.
The only problem is because it floats, there's more oil in it, so it relieves the residue. If you do this to smoke, you can kind of dissipate it. So you got to be careful using it. But I've tried it in a couple shots, and it's tricky. So I'm trying to figure it out. But
so Paul showed me something like that, but he was using a 2-liter bottle, and he called it a gravity bong or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
Sure.
He doesn't remember that.
That'll get us shut down there.
Yeah, you got careful. So what was the cost on that?
Somebody wants to know the cost. How much?
Amazon, $108. It has all the attachments and comes with 6 bottles of smoke juice. So I've used it 3 times. I don't know if you can see this. This is the reservoir. Okay.
For $10, I'll shoot you a bag of ice and fart in a bag and send it to you. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't think Padres. I didn't think Padres talked like that.
Yeah, really?
I'm offended. I'm offended by it.
Oh my god.
Got everybody in the chat room laughing though.
Oh my
So,
God.
anyways, back to being serious.
Yes, I'm sorry.
This comes with many attachments, and you can do with those attachments what you like.
Yeah.
And the six bottles of smoke juice, real smoke juice, Stacy, not fake.
Yeah, sure it is. Okay.
So for 108, you could buy a cheaper
Yeah.
one, but it doesn't come with the attachments. It's not as good. So I said, you know what? I'm going to spend a couple extra bucks and get something that's going to work. What I really want to do is I want to get this thing outside,
Right.
On a nice calm night, and really do it up. But because I'm having trouble,
get a moonlight setting or something.
Yeah, well, shooting outside at night with the right lights is really beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do this down in my basement, and my pictures are coming out kind of grainy, and I'm not real thrilled with it, So, but I'll play around with it. Sure. It's a learning curve.
Well, early morning mist would look good too if you use it that for something like that.
It's just got to be you can't do it on a windy day because it
takes off.
Got to have one of those.
Murray wants to know how much they charge for the refill juices.
I think you can get like three or four bottles for $10. But what I was going to say was I've used it 3 times, and the juice has only gone down a tiny bit. Yeah. So I think a bottle will last you quite a while.
And how long does it last?
A reservoir.
When you do use it a little bit, when you use it, how long does it last? Like 5 minutes, so you can get a couple good shots, or
the problem with it is you get your smoke going, and then as soon as you do any kind of movement, it disturbs the air and the smoke. So you got to be real quick without.
Yeah, you almost need 2 people.
Yeah, almost.
Or you got to get a little handheld for your camera, so that when you press it, and then you can do the shutterfly on your camera instead, or a timer.
I do everything on the cell phone, so you got to get a tripod for that, and I'm like,
So get a tripod for your. You got a tripod for your cell phone.
We'll figure it out. You're good at that.
I'll figure it out. It's more a lot of it's the lighting. So
yeah.
Well, my offer still stands.
You're up, buddy.
All right. Hey, evening, everyone. It's good to be back again. Hopefully, I could continue with this tradition in season 3. Or season 3, is that right, Paul?
Yes, sir. 3.
All right. New in the zoo. Well, that 112th rabbit hole continues. Behind me, you can see all the new GI Joe 112 scale. I ended up getting another 1/10th scale Jeep RC. And there's a trailer that is on the back of it. It's awesome, beautiful trailer. It's actually got little shocks in the back, so it moves up and down. You can see this is Joe, but he's Captain America Joe. So it was Captain America body with one of the 12th scale 3D printed heads that I flocked. The egghead that you might have saw that I shaved. I shaved down his head, and I had the same idea a lot of people had, to try to use him as part of the Indiana Jones bad guy German when he was fighting in front of the A-wing, that plane.
Oh yeah.
So I think I might put something like that together, just for shits and giggles. This figure here is Big Ben, but Big Ben has taken over the Thing's flamethrower. So I just got to put a head on him. It's probably going to be one of the reproduction heads. Up here, we have a couple of the Joes who have taken over the Ghostbusters. So I got some really cool Ghostbusters equipment that I put on the Grunt. Those were Grunt figures with reproduction heads. So I've been going a little crazy again with the 112 scale stuff. It's easier to photograph and put things in a smaller location and get a lot done. I took some cool pictures the other night of a Werewolf in London set, American Werewolf in London set that I had. It came with 3 werewolf heads that looked really, really cool. I put them on some random bodies. I took a couple shots of that. I really, really liked that. Put it black and white. Rick, that smoke effect would have looked great with those.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you can see behind me over here. There you can see the dragonfly. Dragonfly's back there.
Yep,
a lot of stuff. I gotta unbox it because I don't like to ever really leave things in boxes. I like to play with them. And then I didn't get to show this the one day. This was one of the pictures that Rick and myself kind of got together on, and I had it printed from Walmart on canvas.
Oh,
so
neat.
it's like box. It's like a cool.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, that looks good.
It came out really well. It looks, you can't tell, but in person, it's actually really beautiful. And I love the texture. It's got this really cool texture because it is on canvas. And the last thing I know that Rick has also been purchasing the Mythic Legions from these are some really, really wild looking figures.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that monster is in the bottom. Its tail is 2 heads. So these are all really, really cool 1/12 scale stuff. Like I said, 1/6 is the go-to always, but I'm delving into that 1/12 realm and getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Thanks.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. Before we start with you, sir, I do need to apologize to you officially.
For what?
I know we said we are going to have you as our special guest tonight.
Oh, dude, don't worry about that.
So,
I'm not worried about that.
It was kind of a weird thing because, like, we were supposed to have you a couple weeks ago, and something happened. Remember? And then we said we're going to bump you back. Well, then something happened with our special guest tonight. Last week there was a funeral or something. He couldn't be on, so I said, "Well, just come next week," because we didn't have anybody. Not realizing I had you lined up. So, my apologies, but you're always welcome, dude.
I know that. I know that. I'm not worried.
You don't
about
have to have
that,
a special
Paul.
invite.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I appreciate that, but I wasn't worried about that.
Ernie, he's giving you a free pass.
My feelings didn't get hurt.
Ernie,
I know you won't be able to sleep for a week, but it's okay.
Ernie, he's giving you a free pass. Leave while you can.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna like that, Stacy.
Yeah.
So this is Ernie from Ernie's Addict. Come on, what you got, Ernie?
All right. So first of all, I can't read your guys' chats because of the phone, but I want to say hi to all of you guys. You guys are an amazing group of guys. Do you want me to share some stuff that I got?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool. So I've been holding this box since January, and this comes from our friend Rick Bradshaw.
I don't think I've heard of it.
This is the first time I'm opening up the box. I'm taking out the plastic as we speak.
Wow.
So I'm going to show you some of the figures.
Ernie, be careful. You might not want to show this.
I know this is live, and if I get banned from YouTube, it's your fault.
I'm scared. I forget what I sent them.
Oh, great.
All right. Oh, okay. So look, this is pretty cool.
Oh, he's a nice one.
He's got corduroys. He's got corduroys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at those flying boots, huh?
And he's got a tie.
Yeah.
Came with a helmet.
Yep.
Huh.
What's his name?
I'm going to call him, I don't know. Rick, does he have a name?
I can tell you where the outfit came from. You'll laugh.
Where?
It's an Amelia Earhart outfit.
No doubt.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
It looks pretty big for.
Yeah.
Yeah. The figure was big. It looks great on a. That's a World Peacekeeper figure.
Well, knowing that, I was going to call him Siegfried, but I guess I'm going to call him Sabrina now.
There you go.
But what does he identify as?
That's his stage name. That's his stage
what pronoun?
Hey, Ernie, you got a question from Logic Blaster.
Oh, I can't see it. What is it?
He wants to know, is that Indiana Stormtrooper behind you? Indiana Jones / Stormtrooper.
It's a mix of Argentina Stormtrooper with Indiana Jones hat.
Okay, right on. Nice.
Okay, here's another good one right here. Oh, this guy's already missing his head. What are you doing to me, Rick?
He's missing his head? What did I send you?
Great.
Rick, come on, man.
That's like Rick. Now he's going to charge you for it because
you're better than that, Rick. You're better than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Evil Knievel?
Evil.
Yeah.
His head's in there.
Yeah, I know. It's just popped off.
I like him kind of headless, though.
There he is.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great head sculpt too.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that looks just
Now
like
that's
him.
the 1/6 scale one, right? That's the 12-inch version.
Yeah, this is 12-inch.
Yeah.
Rick, where'd you find that one?
eBay. There were two versions: a white suit and a blue suit.
Right. Yeah.
And I changed the body to a World Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
As a helmet.
Where's the bottom half of the helmet?
That's all there was.
No. Well, it comes with the bottom half.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. See? I have the same thing, and it also comes with a cape too.
That's really cool.
Got the cane.
Got a cane.
Yeah, and you get a swagger stick, and you get a cape with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the cape was there. Their cape.
Well, I've got this T-shirt.
Right.
See, you got the T-shirt too.
Yeah. That's a great set.
Very cool.
But there is no cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it came with one.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's good.
No, when they're new, they come with them, but yeah, you just didn't get it.
My favorite was the wind-up Evel Knievel. That was my absolute favorite toy.
Yeah,
I have one in storage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My knuckles are still ripped up from the concrete when you went really fast.
Well, you shouldn't have tried to put Bullet Man on it.
Yeah, Bullet Man.
On my screen, I can't tell if you guys can see what I'm showing.
Yep, we can see.
Yep. So
super
that's
articulated.
Nice
custom. Yeah. And he came along with a bunch of weapons. If I can get him out of the bag, here we go. All right. So it looks like a ray gun.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Captain Action.
Yeah, Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another one. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
That's knockoff
Something that'll
junk.
jack you up. In a rocket.
A rocket, yeah.
This thing is gorgeous.
Send that to Stacy. He'll flock it for you.
Yep. yeah. No questions asked.
No questions asked.
That's our World Peacekeepers.
Yeah.
That one is? Yeah, it looks almost like the Dragon one.
Yeah, it's not as good a quality.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this thing looks great.
It's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because the Dragon one doesn't the head move too on its neck?
I got
two.
This
one
moves, I think. Yeah.
Where do you see what goes with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it articulates.
Yeah, it moves around. Yeah. Those were available on Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that a Teddy Roosevelt horse?
No, where do you see?
What do you got?
Ernie, you were supposed to have all this ready.
Custer's Last Stand. Last Stand.
I can't believe you're getting away with this slow unboxing. No, I'm kidding.
What is that?
No, that's not what goes with the horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like a diver. What are you talking about?
I'm pulling them out as they were packed.
Spaceman.
Oh, okay.
He looks good.
That looks like one of those 2000 figures like that Edmund would like.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Moondoggy.
Yep.
So I'm gonna assume he came with this guy right here. Because I can't remember from the pictures you sent me, Rick.
Yeah, I don't remember. I sent you that like a month ago.
January.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. January.
Oh, police officer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mounted police.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was
well, how did you wait so long to open this, man? When I get packages, they're shredded before they even get in the door.
Angelo, my life is so crazy right now that I'm lucky to do anything right now. To be honest with you, I've been taking care of 2 family members.
Okay,
and that's got me busy. But I've been trying to do things as I can. So looks like he threw me an extra bone here, a nude figure.
That's
looks like Formative International.
Is that Amigo?
No, that was Evel Knievel's original body.
Oh, okay. Because
That's why I changed
it.
Toy Company.
Because
Yeah, it says Figures Toy Company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool. And then we're almost done, guys. Last but not least.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there.
Look at that, Dr. Evil.
In action.
Yeah. And does he come with the extra brains too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks like it. That's the deluxe version. It should.
Open the flap, Bernie. There you go.
Yep.
Gonna do it right now.
There they are.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great set.
Is that Paul? Oh no, that's the wrong Dr. Evil. I'm sorry.
Hey, different Dr. Evil.
Yeah,
There's too much hair on that one.
And way too many brains too. I don't have that.
Wow,
So
you made out like a bandit. Holy shit.
Yeah. That was a good score. Thanks, Rick.
The bill and invoice is at the bottom of the box.
This is already paid for.
Yeah, and that money spent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So that's it. That's it on my zoo.
All right.
That was awesome.
Wow.
I got a short video to show for what's new in my zoo. I met somebody new on Facebook, and they sent me some stuff. And you guys might know this individual. I'm going to run his video real quick for you. He said he's working on a couple new projects, and he sews his own clothes. This is Boyd Hanby. Anybody know him? Anybody know Boyd?
Nope. No.
I don't think so.
No.
I know he's friends with a couple guys, so this is a project he's working on. I don't know if you guys can see that in the coffin.
Yeah.
That's his new one he came out with, and all the stuff he sews by hand. He said these are 2 shirts that he made for Dexter, the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, Dexter. Yeah.
Yeah, so those were 2 that somebody ordered, and he made those, and he makes the Barbie clothes as well. So, and then he made some of these space outfits, and I think the last one is the female. Yeah, some of these.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
Those are very cool.
yeah. So check him out if you guys aren't friends with him. Friend him on Facebook. He said he does a lot of sews his own clothes and things like that, and he's been doing it for a while. So check him out. I don't think he has a YouTube channel though. So, all right. Let me check the green room and see if the one half of the
he already went down to Toyland.
He's asleep right now.
Yeah, he's
So we
Cattle
just have to
prod.
move on without him. Actually, let's bring him in real big here. This is Mr. Alex Massey.
How's it going, y'all?
welcome.
How you doing, brother? It's been a while.
Yeah, man, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. So what do you got for us? Toylanta coming up, man. What's going on? Fill us in.
Nope, right around the corner next weekend. So next weekend, all weekend long, the GAS South Convention Center in Duluth, Georgia.
Right on. You guys are setting up this week, I'm assuming, or?
Oh yeah, we've been getting a lot of stuff together. Obviously, we're going to have a pretty major booth there ourselves, but just mainly, helping out vendors, getting vendors all squared away, and just ready for the show.
Now, those of us that were at Joelanta, you're at the same location, right? The big convention center.
Correct.
But it's going to be bigger. The area is bigger.
Yeah. So this ballroom, so the square footage for the ballroom that we used for Joelanta is slightly less, but with the extra space we're getting upstairs and then the extra space we're going to be using at the hotels, we're roughly double the size of Joelanta.
Wow.
Yep.
So hit us up with some of the vendors. Give us some big names that we probably know.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for 12,
are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to do that, or can't you do that?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to. I know you guys are into the 12-inch stuff, just like I am here. So
yeah,
we've got, of course, Ace, Scott Wild's going to be there repairing any talkers that you have. Chuck Van Voorhees will be there. Steve Stovall with my vintage toys and trains. Martin Gillad, Shannon Oliver, Corey Lord. A lot of the guys that we're used to seeing around.
Sure. Awesome, man. And who's signing autographs? Anybody we know? Sergeant Slaughter again or no?
Sergeant Slaughter will be there, absolutely.
Sergeant Slaughter?
Yes.
Gotta have him, man.
Get out of my way.
Gotta have him, bro.
Yeah.
I might have had a run-in with him.
Oh boy. Let's hear about that.
Yeah.
Hey, are you wearing the shirt? Is that the shirt for this year? Are you wearing it? Can you stand up?
Well, this is last year's shirt. We're gonna have another one, same black color and everything, but we're gonna also have a green one available.
Nice. And can you tell us a little bit about fees and things like that? Can we talk numbers for people that are coming to see it?
Sure. I don't have all that pulled up right now, but you did ask about guests. We've also got guys like Michael Charles Hill, who is, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this year because Hasbro is releasing. Of course, so he wrote episodes for the vintage '80s G.I. Joe TV show, and as well as Transformers and a few other cartoons. But Cold Slither, are y'all familiar with Cold Slither?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nartan's band, baby.
Yes. So they the San Diego Comic-Con classified exclusive this year, or at least one of them, is a Cold Slither set. So,
Nice.
So Michael Charles Hill created Cold Slither, and he's going to be at the show. I'm picking him up from the airport on Friday.
What are they charging for that 1/12 Cold Slither set?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I wish I knew. I want to get one.
Is
myself.
Is it a limited run? I take it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a Comic-Con exclusive. I'm thinking that they're going to possibly do something for mass market because they're doing. I mean, there's a metal band that's doing an actual album this year. So
that's really awesome. That's really awesome.
Logic Blaster likes the hat. Is that an Ace hat?
This is an older ones, and then we got the newer one here, the vintage 3D Joe's logo there on the side.
He added that on there now. Yep.
I'm sure Ace will have plenty of these available at the show.
Yep. So what else can you tell us about the show, man? Can you tell us how much people are going to have to be paying to get in and things like that, or don't you know that yet?
Sure, I'll pull it up. I don't keep the numbers at the top of my head. So the classic ticket is $5 if you go ahead and pre-buy it online, $40 at the door. So that's going to include like your special Toylanta 2025 badge, access to general admission for all 3 days of the con, access to all the panels and stuff like that. However, that does not include access to the exclusive figure or any of the after-hours events at the hotels.
Okay.
So that's just the basic one. And then obviously our Power-Up VIP ticket, which is, I would probably recommend to get the best bang for your buck, either this one or the VIP ticket. So the Power-Up VIP ticket is $50 online or $65 at the door. And it includes basically everything that I just said, plus early access to some of the show floor stuff. If you guys are into He-Man, the Power-Up room is going to be huge this year. The PowerCon, if you guys are familiar with PowerCon, the guy that puts that on is going to be coming out and hanging out with us and doing some stuff. So we're going to have a pretty big He-Man presence at this Toylanta.
How about any Four Horsemen?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're going to be there, and they're going to be bringing their big dragon too.
Oh, the dragon. Rick, did you see that dragon?
Like $1,200 or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over $1,000. Oh, it's massive.
Yeah, massive. It's got an exclusive night that comes with it. I guess they're going to try to do that.
That's going to be cool.
Murray Corrigan wants to know if you got the exclusive figure there. Can you show us?
I do.
Yeah,
it's right behind me. You guys want to check it out? Speaking of the Four Horsemen, I guess you guys probably know the Four Horsemen made our exclusive figure this year.
No, I didn't know that.
No, so this is our figure. Let me go ahead and grab the boxed example. So this time it actually comes with a nice window box here. So you're going to get the figure and a ton of accessories, including some exclusive pieces.
I did
it's
see
hard
that.
to see with the glare. Yeah. But
that's 112, right? 112.
Yeah.
Correct. It'll be in scale with like Mythic Legions.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 112.
But you got your Toylanta exclusive stuff there. Obviously the ATL 25, and one of the exclusive accessories is our ATL 25 shield. So
cool.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
That's cool.
But so this is a figure out of the box. and I've gone ahead and put the Toylanta exclusive head on the figure, so you can swap out the arms and the head, and you've got 3 heads total, just to make kind of whatever combination you want. So if you want to get multiple and make a team, whatever you want to do. The ATL logo is there as well.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that's a nice figure.
This exclusive head, we kind of wanted to go with a alien, xenomorph kind of look. So
sure.
That's the only way to get that head in the Mythic Legions line.
And what are you charging on those?
They're I don't want to tell you wrong. I want to say they're 60. They might be 50, but I want to say that they're 60. I could be wrong. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah.
And Alex, there's no 12-inch figure exclusive, right? That's just
not for Toylanta. Correct.
Okay.
Not for Toylanta. I'm working on something for Joe Lana, because obviously 12 inches is one of my passions as well. So yeah, definitely.
Is Cotswold coming to this one?
Not this time, but Greg actually just made a post and tagged me in it today, saying hopefully next year he's going to be out. So,
okay,
I really miss those guys being out. Greg's always been one of my best friends in the Joe community. So, I'll be at the DFW show helping out later in the summer. So,
very cool. Do you go to the Kentuckiana?
Yes, heck yeah! I was there for Winterfest too. You weren't there, were you?
No, I'm going to this one though. In what is it, July? I think.
Yeah, July.
Kentuckiana. Yeah, Winterfest was awesome.
Yeah, it looked pretty busy, man. So what else can you tell us about this weekend, man?
Let's see. So I've got some notes here. Obviously, we've got 2 hotels. Where are you guys staying at? Do you know?
I'm not making this one. I'm making Joe Lanta.
No, okay. We've got 2 hotels, and so you've got, I believe it's a Hilton is one of the auxiliary ones, but then our main one is the Holiday Inn Express there, right across the parking lot from the convention center.
That's where I stayed. That's where I stayed last year. Yeah, that's nice though. That's a nice area. Yeah.
It's a nice place, yeah. And we're gonna have karaoke after hours, at least one night, possibly both nights. I think we're still working on that.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. So we can all go crazy, and we're also doing multiple lobby swaps. So I think this is the first time Toyland has ever had multiple lobby swaps. So we're looking forward to that.
When I was there for Joe Lanta, man, we were sitting in the lobby and Sergeant Slaughter gets off the elevator and he comes over and starts hanging out with us, and I was like, this is so real, man. Like this, I'm just sitting in the lobby. Here comes Sergeant Slaughter. But then his handler came. He's like, come on, we got to go. He wouldn't let us. But he was cool until his handler got there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Slaughter's a great guy. It was so funny.
He's a drinker, man.
one of my jobs last year was, or back at Joe Lanta, was like serving him his food. And by the second, I didn't expect for him to remember my name, but by the second day, I served him his pizza, and he's like, "I don't care what anybody says, Alex, you're a good guy."
Yeah, he's a good
guy. Alex, for people who aren't able to attend, is there anything where, I know when Paul was at Joe Lanta and stuff, and he contacted people, said if you saw anything on a table you liked, do you have any way to purchase items that you see if someone was going around and like an online almost purchase? Do you have anything open like that?
As far as any of our exclusive stuff, no. If we have anything left over after the show, we've talked about opening, some stuff up online. But as far as any of our exclusive material, that's going to be only at the show.
Yeah.
Do you have a makers area like you did last year?
We do. Steve Bugg is. I just got word a couple of days ago that we got him a spot, so I assume that's going to be the makers area. And I'm not sure what all he's going to be bringing out, but I always love to see what Steve brings. So we'll see what he's doing.
He likes that vacuum form.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've got. Let's see. I've got my Bullet Man mask here somewhere.
Oh man, the Bullet Man.
Just for you.
Yeah,
there
it is.
Angelo needs a copy of that.
Yes,
he was making the dog tags when I was there.
Yeah, I got a dog tag. I definitely got a dog tag.
Mine's up there on top of my headquarters.
Yep, you can see it.
Yeah, maybe Stacy can flock it.
Yep, that'd be great.
Man, Stacy.
Oh my
God. No
doubt.
Oh, while we got you here, I don't think we actually went through your collection, man. You mind if you take a minute?
You want to show us some of your stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Because last time you were on with Mr. Barton, he did most of the talking. You just kind of sat there. So I was like, maybe we can get something out of you tonight. And
well, that never happens with him, does it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, last time you were on, you said like 6 words. I think that was it.
He was hogging up the conversation.
That's all I was allowed. He told me before the show. He's like, "You've got 6 words. Use them wisely."
I see a He-Man mountain there, dude. Holy crap!
Oh yeah. So I've got a pretty eclectic collection here. So obviously I'm a major adventure team guy. So I got my main guys here, and there goes something. But we'll deal with that later.
You got the tower.
Yes, we got the training tower over there, and I do have the cave and the snake and all the pieces. They're just put up that way I don't break them. And then so this guy is pretty cool. Do you guys have the club exclusive, the Hippie Joe from like 2002? Yeah. So this is one of the prototypes. They decided not to go with the
big hair
because it's going to be too much cost, but. Yeah. So look at that guy.
And is that a Defenders of Bullet Man figure next to him?
Yes, it is.
Red? Yeah. Okay.
And then
you might appreciate that, Angelo.
I appreciate that so much.
All hail.
All hail, Bullet Man. Yeah.
Here's some more of the Joes down here. I got this hurricane spotter at Joe Lano, which was perfectly timed because of the big hurricane that was going on.
Yeah,
convenient. Yep, Joe Lana
from Daryl the Priest.
Is Daryl going to be there?
Yes, I was just going to say Daryl's going to be there for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, there's my Joe stuff, and then we got He-Man over here. It's kind of the bulkiest part of my collection, I guess, because I got this big table laid out. And over here we got.
So you grew up with He-Man, though? That was more your era? Or?
Well, so in the early 2000s, there was a remake cartoon that came on, I believe, Cartoon Network. So I kind of grew up with that. But then when I was probably, 9 or 10 years old, the Masters of the Universe Classics stuff came out, and I just thought that was the coolest. So I started collecting that.
So how'd you ever get with the 1/6 scale, though, man? I mean, that was way after your time.
Yes, the Walmart reissues from like 2000.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's what hooked you in, huh?
Yes. Wow. My mom got me a Man of Action, and it was game over.
Nice. Yeah, fair.
I got on eBay and Googled, I was like, I got on Google and I was like, what is the adventure team? And started finding all this old stuff. And I'm like, man, I got to have the mobile support vehicle and the training tower, and scoured eBay for months and did all kinds of chores and all that good stuff. So,
cool.
But yeah, man. So that's about it.
So
very cool.
Last I talked to you, you went back to school, right? You were starting school again or something like that.
Yes.
How's that going, man? I know Stacy's still working on his GED. I didn't know if you got yours yet. Or...
No, I gave up on it. I can't pass it. I've taken it 15 times, so forget it.
Well, I'm still working on my kindergarten diploma. So.
Yeah, I haven't passed that one either.
So how's school going now? Seriously, man, are you?
It's going good. I feel the best way I could describe it is I feel like Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School.
You're not that much older than some of those kids, are you?
No, but I'm like 3 or 4 years older than most of them, and they act like that's 50 years. It's really fun. Most of them, they just graduated undergrad, 6 months ago or whatever.
Yeah, and they went right to their masters. Where you're,
I've been out for 4 years, so.
So what do you do, Alex? What's your job?
This is it right now. Just
yeah.
Who's vacuuming, man? Somebody vacuuming?
No, my gardeners are here.
You got gardeners.
Yeah, they're blowing. They're blowing right in front of my house.
You got gardeners.
Nice. Okay.
I
know where I'm going to Banco.
I gotta mute your mic until they leave, man.
These guys come whenever they want, man.
Well, what time is it? What time is it there?
It's 5:48.
Okay, and the sun's still shining, right?
Yeah, it's probably still 80 degrees.
Holy shit!
When does the maid and the butler get there then?
Yeah, really. I mean,
you're looking at them.
Cleaning lady. I want to see the cleaning lady come in.
Oh, day off.
You're looking at her.
Cleaning house. You need room clean.
You should see me in my French maid suit.
God, no. I don't want. Please.
Sorry about this, Alex. Man, this is where the show goes off the rails every once in a while. We'll get back to your collection here in a minute, man. So. When I saw that guy with the afro behind you, though, I thought that was one of Chuck's figures, man.
Oh, with the bit, yeah. Chuck would be able to do that.
Oh yeah. No, he does a great job though. I love him.
Oh, he's awesome, man. Is he coming at all? Do you know? Is he gonna have a table?
Could
Chuck?
be. He's always there. I can't remember where I talked to him last. He was either at Winterfest or one of the shows last summer, but he should be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions, gentlemen? Any questions from the chat room? We got 30 people in the chat room. 30.
Yeah. What do you think? Let's say for last year, like what the attendance was for the Toylanta.
For Toylanta, let's see. So last year, Toylanta was the first one that we operated after, obviously, y'all know Buddy. Buddy sold the show to Brett. So that was the first one that we actually operated. Attendance, I want to say, was somewhere in the like 4,000 range, maybe a little more or less, give or take.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's good.
Yeah. We're expecting upward, like well over 5,000 we're expecting for this show.
Wow.
So,
Murray wants to know if Sergeant Van's coming. Yeah, Sergeant Van. You said
absolutely,
he was
yeah. Sergeant Van will be there. Yep.
Now, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we got somebody new, Kevin Kelly, watching from Ireland.
That's impressive.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Welcome, welcome, Kevin.
Welcome.
Around the world, baby.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Alex, with Toylanta, obviously Toylanta involves many other different toy companies and brands and sizes. G.I. Joe, 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale to 3 3/4 inch, I'm sure will all be present. What do you see as like that they have the most of? Like what type of toys are predominantly there in that they have a lot of? And I don't say Funko Pop because I can't stand the Funko Pop. Anyway, Terry, Stacy loves Funko Pop because he flocks them and he puts them on the bobbleheads.
Set them free.
See?
Funko Pop. Look at you, dude.
I never took you for a Funko Pop, man.
I don't.
No,
We never took him as a Padre either.
Yeah, right, Padre. Yeah. Jesus.
So what do you have? I mean, what do you think is the biggest showing? You know, Hot Wheels or you know what do you got the most of there? So if people were coming and say, you know what, we're having a big blast at Toylanta next weekend, and here's what you're going to see. You're going to see 1/6. You're going to see 1/12. You're going to see, you already said 4 Horsemen. You know, you're going to see G.I. Joe 1/6. You're going to see G.I. Joe 3 3/4. I would assume you're probably going to have a big following of that. But what else is there?
So the idea for Toylanta is obviously to have a large collection of everything. I would say that what we're going to have the most of is pretty much what the market has the most of right now, which is 1/12 and, you know, similar scales. Because we've got a lot of indie toy companies coming, like, you know, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I'm trying to think who else. Obviously, you know, 4 Horsemen will be there. We've got Monster Force. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
Yes.
They're really
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Force. Yeah. How about Valiverse? Is he going to be there?
No, not for this one. We like him though. He's a really cool guy. I like seeing him. I've got several Valaverse figures myself. But yeah, a lot of 1/12 scale stuff.
Are the what was that couple that did the $6 million Man and Bionic Woman?
Oh yeah,
they have a.
You're talking
wild, man.
Talking about Chief?
It was a husband-wife team or something like that, wasn't
it? Yeah.
He's got his own security. He's got his own security for that $6 million man. Man, he's a wild dude.
He's gonna be there. Yep.
They were great, man. They were great.
That's our guy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. He's got his own museum, right? $6 Million Man Museum.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I've never witnessed it myself. So
yeah, he said he had Lee Majors go, and so it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, we like him.
Now, when you mentioned the Monster Force, they got a lot of pre-order stuff on Monster Force. Are they bringing any of the things that they have not yet released out into the public for the show?
I can't say.
Can't say.
Can't or won't say.
It's
top secret.
What you can't see is Brett is off camera with a
Hey, you got a question there from Logic Blaster? Can you read that? It says,
So what opinions do I have about the future of Masters of the Universe, particularly Origins style figures? So I don't know how much I like the way that Origins is going right now, especially with the Mattel Creations stuff. I mean, it is only $10 a year for the Club Grayskull subscription, which is not too bad. It's not as bad as like the old classic subscriptions were. I can't remember how much those were, but I know that they were a lot. I never subscribed to any of the classics subscriptions because of that, but I did go ahead and get Club Grayskull because it was $10. But I would like to see them actually finish the vintage line instead of continuing just the random, stuff like the Turtles of Grayskull and the Thundercats stuff. I think there's a lot of core characters that still need to come to retail, but hopefully they'll turn it around.
At Joe Lanta, you had that 1/6 scale skull.
Castle Grayskull. Yep.
Are they bringing that back, or did they sell that, or was that just a promo thing? What was that?
So we still have possession of that. I'm not sure if it's going to be at Toylanta, but there are.
Dude, that was the coolest thing.
Future projects are in the works with that. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, it was.
You
super
guys,
cool,
do you do a figure or diorama contest at Toylanta? I know that's at Joe.
Yeah, no. I think moving forward we're going to be doing that at Joe Lanta exclusively, just because of the logistics. Toylanta, what we're trying to create is kind of more of a toy fair-esque environment, so. But
awesome.
With that being said, there is still a heavy customizer presence because one of the after hours events, I believe on Saturday night, is a customizer event with Alpha Magnus. I don't know if you guys know him, but yeah, he's going to be there. You can take your custom fodder, or he might have some there available for you to do some customization.
How about dioramas? Any dioramas, or is that just for the Joe Lanta?
Yeah, we're just going to do dioramas for Joe Lanta.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Any other questions, gentlemen? While we got them here, ask away.
Did you collect the whole line of He-Man classics?
Oh, heck no.
Everything?
No,
I got hung up on them a little bit.
Yeah, they're great.
But I couldn't get the main characters were all too expensive, so I bought all the side characters. But great figures, they're fun.
See, that was me because I always had expensive taste as a kid. I had champagne. What is it? Champagne taste on beer budget.
Yeah,
but it was more like water budget because I was a kid. Right? I was out mowing lawns and just doing chores as much as I could. And luckily, there was a flea market near where I live in the Pigeon Forge area. A guy named Charlie runs a booth there still, and he used to feel bad for me, so he would sell me classics figures, at $25-$30 a piece.
Oh wow, so. Nice. Yep.
Well, hey, it's not hurricane season this week, right? So we should be good there.
Thankfully, yes.
Yeah, I mean, you should be there. And did they ever put out the fire from that other thing that was going on? Remember on Sunday from Joe Lanta? Remember that plant that caught on fire?
And diversion.
Oh, I hope so. I don't think
so that fire should be out by now. So this weekend show should be a good one, brother.
Hey, do they have the patio open? I think the last time I was there, the patio, they didn't have it open yet.
Like what's a different location?
Same location, patio? Right? The outside patio. Yeah, they were still building. They were still working on that when I was there.
Okay. I think it should be open. The last time I was down there, it was open. So I didn't see any construction stuff going on. Yep. You're talking about at the convention center, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's open.
And you're going to have like the in-room trading like you usually do and all that kind of stuff where you guys can sign up on the board and go to rooms and stuff like that and stuff. Okay.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to officially announce that or if it's kind of one of those speakeasy type of deals, but it may or may not be happening.
X-nay on the room nay.
Right. If it does, you'll definitely see the board out in the lobby. So.
Yeah. Well, it definitely happened at Joe Lanta, and that was a good time, man. So.
Oh yeah, I love doing that stuff.
Well, hey Alex, I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight, filling us in on Toy Lanta. Not to be confused with Joe Lanta. We're still doing Joe Lanta this year, though, right?
Absolutely.
Do you have the dates on that? You can hit us up with the dates on that right now, or do you?
I sure do. Let me pull them up. See, I should have all these things dedicated to memory, but that's what happens.
Yeah, but you're in school right now, so you're.
Well, that's what happens when you're young.
Yeah, these young kids.
Yeah, these young kids, they just don't know. Yeah,
it's all on their phone. It's all on their phone.
They got too much to remember. We can't remember shit.
Exactly. So Joe Lanta is going to be September 26th, 27th, and 28th at GAS South Convention Center. Same place Toy Lanta will be.
Very cool.
And now what's happening June 27th, Paul? Is that Kentucky? June?
No, it's July.
That's DFW.
Okay.
Yeah,
I knew
July
that there was something. All right.
Kentucky in it.
And are they still doing Joe Fest? I know you're not part of that, but is Joe Fest still going on?
I think that's the week before the DFW.
Well, it used to be in Atlanta. I don't know. Are they keeping it there or no? You don't know?
I don't know anything about it. I've never been to that show. I would like to go. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, about the top of the hour. And Alex, I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight. As always, you're always welcome back anytime you like. You can even bring that other guy back with you. I can't remember his name. he never talks. So
he never talks.
If you
had like 6 words.
Want to bring him back with you next time, you're more than welcome to. Actually, if you want to give us a rundown maybe in a week or two after the show and let us know how everything went.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd be cool. Great. Just come on and give us a little.
Yeah, and let us know what's left over.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That'd be great. And hopefully I can hit you guys with some updates about Joe Lanta at that time. So
yeah, cool.
Sure.
Don't forget about tomorrow's show, Toy Soldier Tuesday. I have Ken Syak on, the owner and operator of LOD Toys. So he will be on tomorrow night. For those of you who are following for the 132nd scale, don't miss tomorrow night's show. Once again, Alex, thanks again. Everybody in the chat room, want to thank you for sticking around and see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming?